Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to do V0s as well as seeing if I can complete the V0 circuit in my gym. The day that I went to the gym to record this, there were only V0s, no V0 pluses, and I don't think there were any V0 minuses either. I don't even know if that's a real grade, but there were none of those, so and yes, I am outside today. I hope I don't get bit by mosquitoes. Those are so annoying. I wanted to have a change of scenery. It's pretty nice outside and there's a cool breeze, so yeah, why not? Please remember to subscribe and let's get right into the video. Okay, so here I was doing a yellow V0. I don't think I had the best technique here, but it was alright. Like here, I'm not really sure why I didn't just grab that hold with my left foot that was right above it, but it's okay, I ended up sending the boulder. And then just an easy down climb. So that yellow V0 was pretty easy. It was a little bit difficult because of the reaches, but it honestly just felt like a regular V0. So yeah, off to a good start. Not really much to say here. I just flew past this boulder. This is probably, well no, this is one of the easiest boulders I've ever done in my life. Actually the easiest. The down climb was harder. All I have to say here is that orange one was the easiest V0 I have ever done in my entire life. The holds were like literally just like hand holds. Like you could wrap your entire hand around them. I don't know what those are called. I don't think they're jugs, but they're honestly just kind of like doorknobs. You can just grab them and pull yourself up them really easily. I could have probably done that boulder in like 2 seconds, but it was just like a ladder. It was great. Alright, next up is this yellow V0 with a pretty steep area in the beginning. But no match for me. And I actually climbed that a lot faster than I thought. Well, climbed up, not necessarily down. I did not want to jump from this height, so I was trying to look for a foothold. It's actually much harder when you're on the wall to look for footholds that are like on that kind of steep overhang part. So that's why it took so long. But I eventually get it. Okay, that yellow V0 was honestly one of the hardest V0s I have ever done in my life. It was super hard to climb down too because of the steep part in the beginning, but I honestly liked the boulder. It was a pretty long V0 as well, probably the longest I've ever done. But it was a cool boulder, I think, and I like the holds for sure. Guys, I'm struggling to find a camera angle because my tripod is like 3 feet shorter than me, so I'm having to like bend down and stuff. Hopefully this is good. Okay. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be because I haven't put it together yet, but hopefully it's long enough. There were only 3 V0s in the gym at that time, so I was afraid it was going to be a little bit short. They usually don't have too many V0s in the gym, at least in that gym. Some other gyms they have more, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. Next time I might try to do the V1 circuit, and honestly I'm not sure if a circuit is supposed to be like V1 and V1 minus and V1 plus or just V1. So let me know in the comments if you happen to know, because that would be pretty good to know, because with the V1s there actually are like V1 minus and V1 plus, so I want to be prepared. I think V0s are definitely a nice grade and a nice easy grade to warm up on. I usually always warm up on a few V0s and a few V1s. And another nice thing about V0s is that you can kind of just go up and down the same V0 like a ton of times, and that's cardio. So that's how Magnus Smithbo actually likes to do his cardio. And I think a lot of climbers like to do cardio that way because you're also climbing too and engaging your muscles and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're looking for an easy way to do cardio, then I would recommend doing that if you can. I haven't tried it myself yet, but I think I definitely will sometime. There aren't too many tips that I can give for how to climb V0s because to me they're pretty easy. But if you're struggling with V0s, I would try to look up pro climbers and see how they do feet placement. It can be really helpful, and I've personally watched some pro climbers and it definitely helped with my feet placement and that kind of technique. It can also help you with other techniques, but I definitely just try to have good climbing technique in general. I might drop a video about good climbing technique in a future video. One thing that you can try to do is have silent feet. So every time you step on a foothold, try to make your foot not make any noise. And this is a really good way to get you to place your feet down on the hold once and just have a good positioning of your foot on the hold when you place it down. So that's definitely a good way to practice footwork. Other than that, I would definitely try to keep your arms straight when you're climbing boulders. You don't want to have bent arms. Usually it's better to rely on your skeleton when you're climbing, and see if you can keep one foot off the wall as much as you can without falling, of course. But having 2 feet on the wall usually promotes bent arms as opposed to having 1 foot on the wall, which usually promotes straight arms. So those are some tips that I have for climbing V0s. They usually help me. And also try to go fast if you can. You want to strike a balance between climbing fast and climbing accurately. Especially with V0s, you don't want to be spending too much time on them because you can get pumped, and then you might not be able to spend time on harder boulders if you're a beginner and you wanted to do like a V1 or a V2. So yeah, I usually warm up quickly on V0s. I'm at the level now where they're pretty, well, yeah, they're super easy. So yeah, but V0s can honestly be some of the most fun boulders because you know that most likely you're going to send it if you're at a certain level, and they can be pretty fun too, especially with nice holds that are just satisfying to climb. Once again, if you've made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you guys who watch the whole video and that are just watching in general, and please make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. It really helps me out. Have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I hope to be back soon. See you guys.